All right. Well, if you see the one person, that's just Carl. No, Craig, not Carl.
The bot.
This is the bot. The bot will always be here. So if no one else is, then the bot is.
It's just
Yeah, I'm
dead
just.
right now.
Yeah, the server's just kind of like dying. We really did need that
Yeah.
that that bot. You know that
Yeah.
like that Gen AI bot that we invited a bit ago. Have you seen
Oh right.
that? You haven't been in
I
general
I
very
I
often.
I don't. I've never seen it that often. I just see a lot of people use it as memes or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So what it does is it just learns. It just like regurgitates random things that it sends, and you can either get it to send like a message or an image. And it'll just
Oh.
for images. That's why I don't know if you check the announcements channel. People will just put like the images it sent. I think that's what Ian's been doing. Yeah, if you go to announcements,
Oh yeah.
those those pictures like I got to top 10, banan, I'm 12. That's what the bot made. We didn't make those.
Oh
We're not
okay.
that funny. But yeah, I think Tuna invited it
uh,
like a week ago, and it's just been
huh.
causing havoc. I guess not havoc. It's been
Just
a nuisance.
everybody's been using it, right? If you,
Yeah, it's just
like,
mute. It's the people reason why people aren't using it like right at this moment is just because we muted it for the weekend. It was getting kind of spammy. So
oh okay.
we'll just wait a bit because as more messages are sent, it'll learn more. But right now, what it's doing is that it's literally taking the messages it sent and learning from that. So like you'll get images where it's like an image it already sent with more text layered on top of it. So it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Oh okay. Yeah, I can definitely see why you guys muted it,
Yeah.
at
So
least for the
we'll
weekend.
we'll we'll get it going. I'm sorry, you got like three questions. So
Yeah, I think maybe because we just did this like yesterday. I think maybe if like they announced
yeah,
it like sooner, then
I don't know. Even then, because I've announced interviews like 4 days before, and what happens is that people will rush to ask questions, and then like 2 days before, no one asks anything. But yeah,
like like maybe in the future if I do another interview, maybe we could try to schedule it. Maybe I don't know.
for now, the server's dead. I remember when these interviews were popping. I'd get like how many? I think at most I had like 10 people in one
You
once,
get
and it was
you get like a
awesome.
lot of questions. Yeah, I
It was
remember.
great.
Like so cool.
But then again, that was when the server was more about Monster Legends. So boo, boo.
Yeah, yeah. I think the server died because less people are playing Monster Legends now. Because the game got too much for me, honestly. Like
When did you quit? Like a year ago?
I could like I quit like when the corrupted era, like basically like 2 years
Oh, you
ago.
quit during the
It
really?
could be more. It could be
I didn't know
more.
you quit that early. You were an
Yeah,
early quitter.
yeah. I gave Tuna my account, so I just checked
Oh
in
yeah,
him
I
by then.
remember that. Because then Tuna gave your. Well, I guess Tuna. So you got Tuna got your
I
account,
gave Tuna my
but
account.
then I actually got the login info for it. But I played on it for like three
Really?
days. Yeah, I know. I didn't play on it for. I can't. I don't even. I think if I try to log on now, like there was a Facebook account. I can't remember. I didn't have it written down anywhere. I haven't
I,
logged on in like a
I
year.
I could. Yeah, honestly, seeing the stats of the current monsters is just insane. It's like is that much of a power? You see, like during the corrupted era, you see like monsters like 90,000 health. That's like normal. Now you see these monsters, they have like 400k health at level 100. That's like insane.
That reminds me of when like original mythics were first announced. I don't know if you were here during that. That was like 3 years ago now,
Yeah,
and people were like freaking out in
yeah,
general.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was in the Mythic era, but I didn't join the server. I played Monster Legends during the Legendary era.
Yes,
I really didn't got into it as much when the Mythic
I
era
remember
started.
the monster people were freaking out about was Armor Claw. Do you remember him?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Armor Card. Damn it. Yeah, yeah. I remember him. He's like,
Yes, the Armor Gaming. I don't think he even uploads anymore. Armor Gaming. Whatever he went.
yeah. I think he uploads the One Piece games now.
Awesome.
And I mean, damn, the switch up is crazy.
Yeah, I think Monster Gaming. Remember the guy that people hated because he did something? I can't remember.
Oh,
I think he actually still makes videos.
oh,
I think he's the only like notable.
all right. Yeah, I literally forgot about Monster Gaming. Damn. Yeah, he still makes video. Oh my god, he changed so
Did he?
much.
I never watched them, so I
Damn.
didn't. I don't know. I don't know where he started.
He had like a baby face. Now he has a full grown beard or something. Wow, that's
All right.
crazy. Hey, Kanay, do you still play Monster Legends or you just
I
basically
have
stop?
not. I quit.
It's just
I stayed for a bit. I stopped playing like end of Doomsday era. But even that, I didn't play very much of Doomsday.
oh
The last era I really played was Metropolitan. That was the last era I actually
oh
fully dedicated myself to. Well, not dedicated, but that was the one where I actually was playing the game and was actively keeping up with that. It was one of the only like it was around that time. But then I still kind of played during Doomsday era, but not really. But then end of Doomsday era, I saw Blossom and I was like, no. I didn't really see any power creep. I just lost interest in the
yeah,
game.
yeah. I guess I think I basically lost interest in the game. The game actually got more confusing than it already is. The game got way
Did you
too
see they
confusing.
announced like level 11 to like 16 or 50? I don't know. Like level 11 to I think it's 14 runes.
Level
Yeah.
14 runes.
Well, they didn't announce them. It's been leaked. But it's crazy. Like that's an insane. I think like Sin.
Level 10 runes go about at least to like depending on the rune. Like say, if you have a health rune, level 10, it basically doubles your health. So what does a level
I think
15
it's
rune go
14.
to?
I think it caps at
200.
caps at 14. Oh yeah, you have to. I'm just reading messages from Sentry because he actually still plays it. Apparently, the price to upgrade the rune, like how you have to upgrade the rune spot to get the new runes. You probably upgraded to
Yeah,
level
yeah,
10, then
yeah.
forgot about it. Apparently, it costs 50 gems to
Yeah,
upgrade it. Yeah, it doesn't even
50,
cost like gold anymore. Like gold
50
has become
gems.
useless. The only thing people used
Damn.
gold for was just for food. Like you didn't buy any new habitats. Sometimes you upgraded one. But yeah.
Has there any been any new elements introduced? Like I know the last one is metal. Is there
No, but they've added
anything else?
ancestors, which are above mythics. But it's weird.
A
Yeah,
new
but they're weird
rarity?
because they have like first of all, you're not you know how like mythics complete like they just started releasing mythics and they never released a legendary after? Not doing that. They're still making new
Yeah, yeah.
mythics. It's just every couple weeks they'll add new ancestor. So I think right now there's like six. Like there isn't too many. But then they also have like a virtue, which is basically just like another trait, but it's super busted because if it's basically just like if this happens, activate this, and that's all I really know. I didn't really. I long since kept up. Like I long since have checked out of this game. That's every now and then I'll
Yeah,
check the
this
leaks
game is
channel, and the monsters that they're adding, like the mythic monsters, they suck. Like no, I don't know if you know, but the meta
like
basically from Doomsday onward has been the basically the exact same. The monsters used in Doomsday are still being used right now, which is crazy because it's been almost a year, I think. since
Really?
Doomsday. Well, at least it's been over a year since I've quit the ranking council, and that's when I think that was like Blossom ish. So that's yeah. It's crazy that those kind of monsters are still being used, and I think like Metro monsters are still being used in wars. Like crazy.
No, yeah, I heard like I had like Steiny and Tian told me that they still use corrupted monsters sometimes for wars, which is kind of fun. I mean, I like that
But
they still do that, but still,
I think it just goes to
that's
show that
crazy to think about.
the new monsters are just terrible. Like even with stats, they must be just god awful. But yeah,
Damn,
that's
that's
the
really
state of this
damn.
horrid game. And apparently Sin, who's like the only person here, like the only like admin here who's actually stuck it out, he is actually quitting because of the rune changes, which is crazy. He'll probably go back on it. He's done this like 5 times. But
Nah, see, I'm still surprised that Steven still plays the game. That's just
yeah,
insane to
this
me. I mean, like, I expect him to like quit, but like he's still
yeah,
going. That's just this game
it
has a
does.
grip on him.
I think
That's
Kyram still plays, but pretty great. Yeah,
does
Kyram,
Kiram
Kyram,
still play?
whatever. He plays every. He
Oh,
doesn't play very often, but he still kind of does. Who does? Chonky doesn't.
okay.
No, he
Does
quit
Vibe
like
still play?
pretty quickly after I quit. Like Steiny still kind of does. I think. I don't know. I don't know if he still plays. But yeah, like
Nah.
very few of
Yeah,
the
he
server.
still plays. He tells me. They're very a lot of people just don't quit the game in general. I mean, like honestly, I think the most activity we had in this server. I mean, like when everyone was playing the game, was definitely in the corrupted or like I think corrupted or cosmic error. That's
I
I
think it
think the most
was.
activity people had on
I
the
think it
game.
was Cosmic. Yeah.
At least when I
Like
came
we
in.
actually, it was crazy. It was. It was just like constant talk, like all about Monster Legends, and the off topic was pretty
I
active
think
too. Like
cosmic.
that was the peak of the server.
It I yeah, honestly, cosmic error, corrupted error was the peak of this server. There were much a lot of activity. Everyone was just talking about Monster Legends,
Right.
teams,
Well, it's
all
been.
that.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's
Is
been
that
a bit. We should probably get
it's
a
still
couple questions. There isn't too many, but it still take a decent amount of time, to trudge through. Well, we'll start.
okay?
We'll start with a
Okay,
basic one.
okay.
Manti, who's actually
Listen.
still around. He's not very active, but he's still here. He asked, what are you up to? What are you doing?"
Okay. Well, recently I just finished high school. I'm just waiting for the day for my graduation. I'm just preparing for that. I'm just getting my graduation cloak, writing some papers up so I can actually graduate. You know, I've just been trying to prepare for college
Is
for
that
these
why
past few
you don't
months.
really talk anymore? Kind of ghosting everyone.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think the reason because I've been too busy because I had to do with exams, papers. You know, there was one time, like I think it was 2 months ago, I had to write a
Jeez.
16-page
And you're in high
paper.
school? Like I'm in my last year of high
Yeah,
school
it was.
too, and I've never had
Yeah,
a
it
teacher
was.
ask for that. The longest essay I've written was probably like 6 pages, and that was
No, yeah,
probably
yeah, it was a 16-page essay. It was about work labor. It took the life out of me. I couldn't fully recover. My sleep schedule was off. I had to stay up. I
and
couldn't
what
even
class was
sleep.
that
It was
for?
that bad. That was
English.
DE English. Like it's basically like a college class.
You're taking a
Basically like a
college
college
English
class.
class?
They take in high
That sounds like a
school.
pain. Are you gonna go into English?
Yeah, it does. Not really.
Medical.
I'm more going to medical field now.
Any
Not the more I
specific, like,
realize
are you gonna be like a doctor or a nurse or
I think probably a doctor. I've been wanting to focus on radiology. Is basically the study of bones. Like, yeah, I'm gonna X-ray bones and stuff. I think
Really?
that's pretty
That's an
interesting
interesting
to
career choice.
do. Yeah, because because I also take a DE medical terminology class. I basically take a college
You
class
took
for medical terminology. So
you took a
I think
whole
that's
college
definitely
class for just
interesting.
like the terminology of medical stuff?
Yeah. That was the only class that was left for me to do because if I didn't take that
Is
class,
there
I
like an
wouldn't
exam
graduate.
for
So I had
that?
to take that class.
There's a bunch of like a whole list of just things you have to write the
Yeah,
definition.
yeah, yeah. Funny. Yeah, she gives us quizzes on
Each
like medical
week. That's
terminology
brutal.
each week. Like no, no, not like it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Like say she gives you a paper on a list of words you need to know what they actually mean, and it's a home quiz, so you can basically just write the paper or write what you need to do and just basically go or have the answer. That's what I usually do. She just gives us a paper, she put the paper on online. Before I take the quiz, I search up the actual meaning of those words. Then when I actually take the test, I use a paper to help me cheat. Basically help me like a cheat sheet, which basically helps me with completing those quizzes. It's not as bad when you get used to it. I think that's what I
So I guess that kind of
now.
answers the first two questions. The next question is by Doom Whisper, who asked. I remember it has a feel to get ratioed.
How does it
I
feel
can't
to
find
be?
this. I can't. I'll try to find the
How does
screenshot
it feel?
later. But that was very funny. I don't know who shared. This was like what 2 years ago, something like that. It was a long time ago.
Like, did they make fun of me
I
liking
think it was
Dragon
just
Ball
you.
or
You
making fun of my
replied, and then
profile?
someone ratioed you on Twitter.
I mean, what?
Who sent it?
Right, yeah, Gepardo, yeah, yeah. That was just for a Dragon Ball game. I was just saying something funny, and everybody was on my ass for
I
saying,
need to find
"Oh,
this
you're
image.
so
This might take me a
inconsiderate,"
while.
something like that. I didn't
Just
really care. I just like, oh no, I can find the image.
take me.
I can find the image. I can give me a second.
What's on your Twitter
I think it's
page?
on my Twitter page. Yeah, let me just search it up real quick. Zacky Cup fan. Hold on, I think I was too hard. That.
That was fast.
I found the image.
Just
Okay,
wherever.
so where should I just post it? Like I could put it in general. I could just post it. I'll just post it in the interview stage. Got it.
Where is it? Where'd you put it?
Is that the image you wanted to look for? I put it on. Let me
Oh,
just
you
put it
put it
in
here.
general. I think that's better.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it
Yeah,
was. Oh, what a
was it this
classic.
one?
I can't believe someone remembered that. I completely forgot.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I didn't really care. Like, say it's Twitter.
When
No
was
one
was
gives
this
a
like
crap
two
with your
years ago?
opinion.
Like
So
when was this?
I think, let me like it's like when I first got my Twitter account. Yeah, it was like last year in February. Yeah, it was last year. I just made my Twitter account back then, and it just
This is why
someone ratioed me, unfortunately,
this is why I don't comment
because
on
they
anything
couldn't.
on Twitter. I'm afraid of that. It
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's my
was a fun
mistake.
trip down memory lane, remembering what happens. I guess we already kind of
Memory
talked
lane.
about that.
Yeah,
Electra asked, "Do you feel like the server has changed, or does it feel the same?"
I think the server massively changed, at least like due to activity. Like say, barely any people talk about Monster Legends anymore because basically everyone quit the game, and the structure changed. The structure changed too. I mean, like we now have you now have bots now who help us. We now have. I think the whole vibe of the server just changed. I mean, like it's not really more of a Monster Legends server anymore. It's a
So
place
you,
where people just hang out.
so you just think
At
that
least
because people stopped
that's
playing,
how I see it.
that was basically just the change?
No, I don't think there's bots. There's bot. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
probably just that. Yeah, I mean I don't
you
mind.
don't mind.
Uh, Yeah, I don't really mind. Like I've been with you guys for a while, and fun time. We can just talk about other stuff. But I feel like the server just changed because a lot of other people were leaving as well. And as well, like
Epic card,
I
yeah, yeah, I
remember
do.
Epic cards.
I have
That
on
that rings a bell.
Discord, and he's pretty active on Twitter. If you ever want to talk to him,
Yeah, I always see it. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if he could
probably
give me
not.
back. I
He
doubt that
never
he'll
he
come
never
back.
really
I think
enjoyed it here.
probably because a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. I can see why considering his history. So, yeah, that's more reasonable. And also other people like
Yeah.
I'm a Slayer or
Oh yeah, King.
Predicart, Predicake.
Pretty King is still in my he's in my emote server. He doesn't say
Yeah,
anything, but he's still there. And Slayer is just kind of completely gone. His was the weirdest because he just kind of like left one day. He didn't really say anything.
yeah. We just
I
like
think
he didn't
people
even
like
tell us
that,
where
the
we was
people
going.
that
He just
weren't
randomly
admins or
left.
ranking council or
That was
anything,
weird.
but like they were still super active. I think those kind of people who leave were the most important. Yeah, because like I could
Like they were
even though I'm an
important.
admin and I do basically nothing, I still have somewhat of an obligation to stay here. They never did because I don't know. They never had a reason to stay.
I wonder if the
It
wiki's still
actually
active, like the actual wiki
it
site.
still gets like daily
You
edits,
guys do
but
anything
the
there?
edits like that happen daily are in it's like 20 per day. So it's kind of I mean it's still kind of
Uh,
active. Like daily edits is still pretty big. Like there I don't think there's been a day where people haven't edited it. Like, there probably is, but it's still pretty active. But it's not like it used to be so active that when I looked at recent changes, like I couldn't scroll down to see the full day. Now I can see the last like 3 days. So that really shows you the scope.
I remember the time when people. Yeah, I remember the time where people just freaked out because people can now edit in a new way, and everybody was just testing it out. They were editing their own profiles.
Oh,
Remember
the
that time when
font that
people
was
were
the
were
big
drawing
one.
different fonts
Remember
and
people would just
whatnot?
ask me or
Like,
other admins to just give them the font.
yeah,
Were you ever that active on the wiki?
that I mean, like when I first started, kinda. I mean, like I made some edits. I made like a whole teal thing, something like that. But I wasn't really that active. Like after some time, I wasn't really that active at all. And it just I usually just checked it out when I was
Okay.
RC, and I would just check out the rankings and such. I think. Yeah, I wasn't really like, too
All
active,
right.
and I just became less
Doom
active over
Whisper
time.
asked another question. What's your favorite memory in the server, not in general?
I think my favorite. I don't really have like a specific memory, but I do like the talks when everybody did, like when I first came, everybody just talking about the corrupt and cosmic era. Everyone just having funny discussions. I think those eras of the cosmic and corrupt era. I think those in this server. I think those are my favorite times in this server because I was dedicated to the game. Everybody was playing the game. We just talked. We gave advice. It was just all nice. I don't really have a specific good memory. Like I have like it's not like one whole memory. You
So
just
just
have
that
multiple
entire
ones to
era is fond.
summarize.
That's fair, yeah. All right, who's your
Yeah,
favorite person on the server?
yeah,
Don't say Steiny. He doesn't count.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't really have a favorite, but I do like some favorites. Like say I have Cirzo, I have Vi, I have you as well. I have Kiram, and I have Chunky as
I
well.
made the
I
top
think
five. Let's
those are my like
go.
top five favorites in the server. If we yeah, I do like Steiny too. I don't have like a favorite of all time. I do like multiple favorites. Like you know, feel like I feel like I if I want to choose who's my absolute favorite of all
But
time, I
now,
guess it has
who's
to
your
be
least
CM.
favorite person in the server? And you have to be honest. Honest. Wait, you
But
have to be honest. You have to be honest. Start drama. Let's start some drama.
uh, like, okay, uh, okay.
Boo.
I think it has to be. I think
Let's hope they
Ian.
don't listen this far into the podcast. They probably won't. No one, like I checked the viewer. I checked like the viewer, and no one watches them this far. No one watches them for this amount of time. So I think you're good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not like my least favorite. Like I said, I don't like hate him, but like I don't like his vibe because they always seem so
Yeah.
straightforward with me. Like they have some fun with me. I don't know. He just so seems so
That's just
strict with me.
because they're
I used to,
they're still an
that's what
admin
I
at
see.
MLO, so a lot of that behavior carries over. But I think the more you get to know him, the more you get to know him,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
more you'll see that he's
yeah.
pretty nice. He's pretty chill. You just gotta play games with him. You just have to play Overwatch. You just have to play Smash Bros with him.
Yeah,
Then you'll
I don't.
understand.
I have no. Yeah, yeah. I have no doubt that he's very chill. I can understand his. I can understand why because he's an admin for the actual official server, which makes sense. I guess maybe I can spend more time with him.
That's because you're
I guess
never
like because
active.
I don't really know that guy that much as you do. But like I feel like yeah, but I'll try to be active because like when at least when I was living in Kenya, I had no responsibility. I can just be on Discord all day, but like here I have to go to college. I have to decide what I'm gonna do with my life. It's tough. I missed that
All
type of
right.
freedom, but
Here's a question
that's
from
life.
Ult is here. Request to join. You can ask your question yourself. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. You're gonna talk, and you're gonna ask your question to Zacky. No, no, you're gonna raise your hand. You're gonna raise your hand, and you're gonna ask the question. No, you're gonna raise your hand. You're gonna raise your hand. True. Too nervous to talk to Zacky? Zacky's nice. Zacky's not gonna
Nervous.
bite. Maybe. Come on. Alright, fine. I'll ask your question for you. So, how does it feel being the
Okay, let me
DBZ kid?
Like
I don't know. I didn't. I didn't
that's
make the
liking
question.
Dragon Ball as a
Someone else
general. Like
did.
what do
Ask
you
him
mean
about
by
it.
that? Okay, I just like Dragon Ball. That's all. I mean, like, yeah, sure, I use Dragon Ball memes in here, but like, it's not like I'm like upset. I'm like obsessed with the anime. I mean, I like it. It's like one of my favorites, but like, it's not like I'm not like obsessed with the game. Like, oh, Goku solos,
Ever
oh,
that?
Dragon Ball memes. Not, no, not that. No, nah. I, yeah, no. I just like if people just call me DBK because I said that I like Dragon Ball, and everybody just said, "Oh, look, it's a Dragon
You ever
Ball Z
play
kid."
the? Isn't there like Dragon Ball? Wasn't there like a new
You
game
know,
that was announced? Like
like,
Buddha. Is it Budokai? Is that how you say it?
oh yeah, yeah, the it's yeah, Dragon Ball Budokai 4. Like, like, the Dragon Ball Budokai has been a very popular game within the franchise. Like everybody played it. I played it when I was young. It's like a staple childhood game of mine, but like nobody was
Was it announced
expecting Budokai
like
4 to be announced. And everybody
a
just going
couple,
crazy for it.
like a couple months back? I think?
Everybody was reacting. It was announced like a couple of months ago. Yeah, and it was announced in April, I believe so. Everybody was just going crazy. Twitter even
When
almost
was
shut down
it?
because
It was announced
everyone
in
was just so
March,
hyped for the game.
so it's not too far. Yeah, it was in March, so it was a couple months back. Yeah, yeah. I was just wondering because I just it's I think I just watched a video on a guy who just talked about Wii games, and he
Yeah,
just talked about it for like talked about that like I think there was a one on the Wii, and he talked about it for like 5 minutes. But yeah, it's good to see that uh, like those kind of games are
yeah,
still go. Is it?
like
It's a
yeah,
fighting game, right? Okay, that makes sense. I think that's the easiest one
yeah.
to like translate over
It's like a fighting game. Yeah,
from uh from an anime to a video game. Make it a fighter.
yeah. It makes
All
because
right. Well,
Dragon
now
Ball is
it's
all
gonna
about
time to
fighting
move on
and
to the
fighting games. So you know,
11 Kodama questions. All right. Let's see. Kodama asks, "What's your thoughts on the Gen AI
my
bot?
man.
What do you think?"
I haven't really seen it that much, but your description of it is basically saying that it just generate memes. So I have no opinion on it just yet. I probably might want to see more of it. At least want to use it for
All
myself to
right.
see
What's your
if it's
favorite
gonna
music
be good for the
genre?
server or not. I have no opinion on it. Ooh, I do dabble myself in more. I'm more of a rap style. I do like me some rap style. I do like to listen to some artists like Drake, Don Toliver, and Kanye. I think I like those artists a
How's
lot
life been? You
because
already talked
their
about
music is
that.
just so good to me. At least for me.
That's a weird question. I don't really want to ask that one. It's such a weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no, yeah. You like
if you could mute someone for a whole
I feel
year,
like
who
he's
would it
talking
be?
at me.
Who
Wow.
you? So true. True.
Steiny, Steiny, Steiny. Without a question, without a doubt. Yeah, he's like he got a hate. He's on to me, bro.
He
He's like he
will.
won't hop
He
off
just does that.
like he's on to me. Like he want to
Right.
stop attacking me, bro.
What's your?
Like he's like okay.
Hey, you missed one. What's your favorite video game?
That your profile still suck. Oh, oh, my favorite video game. I think I like Spider-Man, the PS5 version. That game has been really fun to play. I also do like I do like Smash Bros too. Like I don't have a concrete favorite, but like is between those two, Super Smash Bros and Spider Man PS5.
What do you think of the
Those
new
games were really fun to
Spider-Man P
play,
or
and I
Spider-Man
had such a
2
good time playing them.
trailer?
Oh, I am very hyped. I am very hyped to see it. I'm the visuals look amazing. Peter looks the symbiote looks great. I'm just excited to see what they have in store next. Because you can definitely bet I'm definitely buying
Uh,
and playing that game this
does your
summer.
profile still suck? Yes or no? Quick, quick, yes or no?
No, no,
What's
no.
your favorite Dragon Ball
I think my
saga?
profile
This
is
is gonna make sense to me.
dignified.
I don't watch that kind of stuff, but let's. What do you have to say anyway?
No, no, it'll make sense, but at least if Kodama watches the video, he'll get it. I think my favorite Dragon Ball saga has to be the Frieza arc, Namek arc. I think that what hooked me on because of how much tension it had, and also it had one of the most iconic moments of Goku turning Super Saiyan, and that long fight between Goku and Frieza. I think that's my favorite. That's my favorite saga overall in Dragon Ball. Then after that, after that. I think it's my second favorite is Cell Saga. Then maybe you can have the 23rd World Tournament with fight between Goku and Piccolo for
All
the
right.
first time. I think those are my top three
You could just go
arcs.
on forever.
I can go on. I can go on about that. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. It's not for me.
No, I can
It's
go
for
on, but I
anyone who's still listening
don't want to
somehow.
confuse you. But like, at least their top three should be enough.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and
This is gonna get like
yeah,
no views.
he's gotta watch this video.
Not
Zero
just
views.
because you're not like uninteresting. It's just because the channel is dead.
Yeah,
Because the server is dead. It's just it just leads all the way down. Like the Kyram interview and the Sin interview got like
yeah,
20
yeah.
views or something. I don't really care. I'll still do these because they're fun. But I do kind of miss when I'd upload an interview and it got like 80 views. But that doesn't happen
Yeah,
anymore. True.
and everybody was watching it. I think maybe because we yeah again like I said we announced the interview like a day before, and I feel like if we announced it a bit, a bit late earlier, like say 2 days before we do, I think that'll kind of
Yeah.
guarantee.
That,
I think maybe
yeah,
also
I
because
probably
of
should have
time
announced it
zone as
earlier, but I
well.
wasn't 100% sure. I don't know. I don't. I'm not. I'm not 100% sure if you would have got. You probably would have gotten like a couple more questions, but not too many. All right. So are you done with the eighth question? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
seen the Hell's
of course.
Paradise anime yet? Let's start with
Next
that one.
question. Yeah, I'm done with the eighth question. Yeah. Yeah, I did actually read the manga for Hell's Paradise, and the anime is actually pretty up to my expectations to it. I mean, like it got majority of the manga, or the manga trying to capture, being brutal, being beautiful, all of that. I think it was a pretty nice experience. I'll give the anime 8.5 out of 10. Yeah,
All right. What is
I
peak
think
cinema to
it
you?
was a pretty great
What
experience.
is awesome? What's the best ever?
I think the best is maybe probably Godzilla movies. Yeah, I think Godzilla movies are pretty peak cinema. Also some Spider-Man movies as well, but I think Godzilla
Did they make a
because
new one? Like,
I
what was
grown
the
up
last
with
one they
it,
made?
and the movies recently has been hitting good.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
I remember that one, but
and they
did
made
that come out
Godzilla
like
vs Kong.
3 years ago? Did it? I swear I thought it came out earlier.
They came out in 2021. Yeah, yeah, but they're
All
releasing
right.
a new one next year.
The
There's gonna be a
last
second
question
movie.
is stinky. So I don't know if you want to answer it or not.
Um, who had the
Who has the most
okay?
wins? I
Okay.
guess.
Who had the most wins in the server? Like, it really depends on what you consider a win. Like, say, who is the best in this server? Like, it really depends on the
I
situation.
don't
Like,
know.
what do you consider
It's a really like
having
interesting
what type
question.
of wins?
What is a win just a correct opinion for you? Does that mean someone
Mm.
else can have a differing opinion and that's an L? It's all about the perspective, you know.
Yeah, I think maybe like, if you're going through that perspective of having people with win opinions, I guess it could be Kiram. I mean, Kiram. If we're going with that of having opinions that is a win, I guess
Yeah,
Kiram
it
has the
was a
best
meme
wins.
question, and we
I
hate
guess
those.
it's just really confusing.
And that's kind
I
of
don't
it. So, is there
really
anything you want
understand
to
the
talk
question.
about? Anything exciting? Did you like
Yeah.
the what was there anything else in the PSP or PlayStation showcase that you want to talk about? Like
I think this. I'm interested in
it's not
the
really
big
new
a
though.
new
It's just
Solid
a
Gear,
remake, right?
Metal Gear
I
game.
guess it's like going to
I
be
think
pretty
that's
different.
that's I think that's pretty
So it's,
interesting.
you don't like FNAF?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be different. Also, a new FNAF game. God, I hate those.
Yeah, it's kind of weird they went
No,
for
it's not like I
a
do like
second
FNAF. It's
VR
just that
game
who
instead
asked
of a
for
main
that
one.
game? I mean, like, well, you have enough. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think the. I mean, the story is already confusing as it already is. I mean, like, the story
See,
started out as
that's why I
simple,
enjoy.
then
I
it
just
just
really
got
like
way
I've
too
never
confusing
played a
for me to
single
enjoy
Five Nights at
the
Freddy's
actual game.
game. I just like learning the story just because I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Just kind of fun. The story started simple at first. I mean, like, you
At least
can't
like
go
Five Nights at
wrong with
Freddy's
having a
are
certain
actually getting a
story,
lot
and then it
because
just spiraled out of
there's
control,
the
honestly, at
DLC.
least for me.
There's the movie. There's the new game
And
that was
the
announced, and there's also DLC for
a movie,
Security
yeah.
Breach. They are. It's actually crazy. Like,
All right, yeah.
will you be watching the
FNAF
movie?
fans are eating good
Let
this
us
year.
know.
Mm. Maybe. I'm definitely going to
What about
watch
I
Spider
don't know.
Man.
Are you a
Across the
Marvel
Spider Man.
movie
I'm
kind
definitely
of
going to
guy?
watch that movie.
Would you say
Uh,
you still like Spider Man
I
though?
kind of dropped Marvel after Endgame. Yeah, but like, yeah, I still like Spider Man. I think Spider Man No Way Home is still one of the best
That's fair.
post Marvel movies ever. But like everything else does not hit with me anymore. I mean, like it's fine. It's like they're fine, but like they're not.
I think that's just a
I
consequence
think
of. I think that's
Marvel
just a
definitely
consequence of
declined
over a decade
after
of buildup,
Endgame because
and then after
Endgame was
that,
like,
you have to you have to do it again. So phase four is basically just phase one
yeah,
again, if you really think about it like that. So we basically have to wait like another 10 years to get the same kind of buildup that we already did. But it's understandable that you just wanted to end it after
yeah.
Endgame. that makes sense. Like I know a lot of people who did that, and you can just view it as an ultimate finale. For me, I do want to see these characters go on and continue
I think
because there's still a lot of them that have more stories to tell.
yeah, but that's completely fair. But like yeah, like I do find some movies okay, like say Doctor Strange the movie. I just really didn't watch that movie like with my dad recently, and the movie was okay. It was not like anything good. It was just okay. It was pretty good. I think it had a great conclusion to Wanda's
The movie
story.
was
I
definitely
think
interesting.
Wanda was
I
actually
really
the
like Doctor
best part of the
Strange as a
movie in terms of
character.
a character.
I feel like there probably could have been more done, but I think behind the scenes was kind of messed with because the director left like
And that thing is
mid
pretty cool.
production, which really threw a lot of stuff off, which does kind of suck. But yeah, I still liked it. I'm trying to think what
Yeah, I
other
think
Phase 4 movies was there.
yeah,
Black Widow wasn't amazing. Shang-Chi was really good. I don't know if you watched that one. It's on
Black
Disney
Widow was
Plus. You should.
eh, yeah, but I didn't watch that movie yet. Oh, also,
Oh yeah,
speaking of
yeah.
movies,
Fast X, I think.
you
It's
heard of
like,
the Fast and Furious franchise
isn't it?
getting a
It's. I think
movie
that's a part of
recently?
like a 3 movie finale or something.
But yeah, Fast X.
I do not watch those movies.
Like
Uh, I haven't watched
it's
Transformers
like
in years.
oh
I only watched
yeah,
like the animated
how about
show when I was a
Transformers?
kid. That's about it. I'll probably watch the Oppenheimer movie. I'll
All
probably
right,
go see
yeah,
that.
all right,
I
yeah.
probably won't see Barbie. That just doesn't seem like a kind of movie I'd like. People do like
Oh okay.
people do seem to like it on Twitter.
Nah. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, like it's
I
fine
don't
if
like
you
hate it.
don't
I just
like
don't
it
think it's
and
like made
it's
for me, and
actually
that's
pretty
fine.
good, but you don't like it
I'm trying to
because it's
think what
not
other
your taste.
movies.
Yeah, like you have your own taste that makes sense. We have their own different taste. Even though the movie is
Guardians of the
good
Galaxy Volume
in a
3, I
technical
really should watch. People love
standpoint,
that
you
movie,
don't
but I
like
just
it because
haven't,
it's not
because
fit
I
for
want to go to
you.
see it with my friends, but we've all been really busy,
Yeah.
so we haven't had the chance to. Hmm? What happened
Wait,
to?
could I ask you a question for the server?
Oh, Technopat.
What happened to Techno?
He's basically gone.
Techno.
Every now and then he'd pop up in general
He was an old.
and would say something,
Yeah,
but
Technopat.
he last time
Yeah.
he sent a message was a long time ago. Let me check. No time. Last time he sent a message was 4th of January. I'm glad he sent a message within the year, but he just hasn't been.
Oh,
All.
damn,
He's still
damn,
here, so well, a lot of people. It's weird. A couple of months back, a lot of people who like were active
damn. That's
during like OG
meh.
Mythic era came back. Like I don't know if you remember Joey. Joey, Joey's back in the server. He doesn't say anything, but he's here. There's other people like Tasty Cake and Shadow Storm who decide to rejoin
Let me.
here, but they don't say
Yeah,
anything.
I see Shadow Storm here.
Oh yeah.
And how about
Uh, he left a
wait?
long
There's one
time
on. How
ago.
about
He's
Yoon?
in Ian's
Yoon.
server, and he despises us, even though I'm just saying that the server is Canada. Yeah, every time like it's brought up, he'll be like, "Ooh,"
He still hates.
which is kind of weird because like
He
the
still
server is
hates
basically
us.
dead, so there's no point no point in arguing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I still remember what
Yeah,
people were bad
we
mouth
had
the
some crazy
Monster
times,
Legends
but
MLCY. Well, that was a crazy
drama's all
time.
over. There's no more drama here.
And we were out here we were just out here defend. Yeah, yeah. Remember the infamous March 10th. That one just went down. I think that was the biggest. I think that was the biggest drama in the
Definitely
server. At
not.
least,
That was probably the biggest one
is there
because
any other,
it was just a lot
dramas that
happening.
were
It
more
was probably just
impactful than March
like
10th?
a couple
Oh,
months
I'm
of
just missing
just
something.
uh, toxicity just boiling over. That was crazy. That was like 2 years ago now, which is insane.
Nah, yeah, I still would do like in the early. I do think
All
MLC
right,
was a
what?
bit toxic if we're talking, specifically. Also, I do remember
Oh, Barbados.
I do remember this other person. I forgot her name. She used to be like an
Uh,
artist here. Then she got
she
kicked out.
she got
I
banned
don't.
here because she was being annoying,
Yeah.
and I think there's another reason,
Anything
but I
happened to
forget.
her?
And she's still in MLO, and she'll talk there. That's really basically all she's. I haven't kept up with her in a long time.
Okay. Damn, I don't know, just sad to see like everyone just gone. I mean, like, I understand people have to move on, but like it's like nice to see like it would be nice to see if like other people just come back to have a talk. But I don't think it's not gonna happen again because I'm I think the reason why everyone was joined together because of Monster Legends, and I think when everyone was Monster Legends stopped going through power creep, let more people quit the game. I think what it broke the activity. I think like it caught everyone just quit and lose interest and leave the server. I don't think Monster Legend was like the heat like the main reason, but like
All
I think it
right.
was like one of the main
Is there anything
factors
else you
why
wanna
the server
chat
is
about? I'm
basically
trying to
dead
think.
as it is.
Uh, play any good games recently?
Yeah, let's question.
You want to talk about that?
Oh,
We have.
how about
I. That's been
con
almost a year since it's been
content
deleted. I think
moderator?
actually.
I know. Yeah, no, I
The
know you
reason
guys do,
why
but I just want. I know.
it was a
I
pretty
joke
simple
about
reason. Most of the
not having seen
content
on, but
moderators
what was
weren't
the
active.
actual
It was
reason you guys
basically
removed
just
it?
you.
'Cause I know they
That
had
was
to do
about
like
it.
a more.
Uh, and I think you were the only content moderator who actually wasn't got admin because Steiny was a content moderator. Vibe was a content moderator. Who else? Gold was a content moderator. Yeah, and they all got promoted. But I guess what happened was when we got rid of the role, you just weren't active anymore, basically at all.
Rizzo?
So you never got admin. But the main reason we just got rid of it is just because we had a lot of admins. We have like 11. And we recognized that the server was on decline, so we probably didn't need to have more people who needed powers. And when's the last time you saw me like mute someone like without it being a joke?
Yeah, like we haven't seen any toxicity here. I haven't seen no insane drama happening here. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess the reason why. I think maybe because like during that time when we moved to Siam, I was going through 11th grade because I just came back to America at that time. I think when I came back to America, I think that was the last time I talked to you guys. I became less active in this time. I think that was the reason. I just popped here and there. I just popped here and there, but like I had to adjust to being in America, go through the system, had to God knows how much paperwork I have to go through, but like it was just too much. I think that caused me not to be really interested in social media entirely. Just I barely go on Discord, no Twitter. I just basically go barely on social media. I think the only social media that I actually use is Instagram because my family members are there, so we just talk from one to time. But like, yeah, it wasn't because of like, oh, you just remove CM from me. I just became instantly inactive. I just because like probably just because of life just dragging me down, which caused me to be inactive. So yeah. Sorry if this seems like me just I don't know. It's sorry if this me just spurring that nonsense, but like I want to be more active. I will definitely be more active now because
That's
I'm on
fair, yeah.
summer
I
break now
think
because this is my last year of high school. So I definitely
even
be
though
try to be
you'll
more
probably be more
active,
active, I think
which
a
I
little
hope.
too little, too late. You know, I think the server is just on its downswing, and I think at some point it'll just fully die, which is unfortunate. But when you revolve a server around something and people stop doing that something, of course, there's nothing really connecting us anymore.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, but I hope the server might die. Probably you think it might die next year? Or probably I think server might collapse on itself next year. Will just people
Is
stop
who?
talking. But like, I do think the server might hold up
Oh yeah, Ashley.
because we just still talk. Is
That's what they
Sweaty
changed
still
their.
here?
That's what they changed their name to. Like on Discord.
Sweaty,
Still here, yeah.
Ashley. Yeah. Oh, okay. At least
Yeah,
that is very good to know. At least
that's pretty
considering
much
he
like
was
they're one of the
going
only
through a lot.
people who stuck around
I'm
from
glad
that
he's
era.
at least
A lot of
here.
that, a lot of the people who were around back then have kind of left or just gone completely inactive. While they've every now and then they'll pop into chat. It has been a while. Is what still functioning? Sorry, I was yawning.
Is the RC
It's
even still
limping.
functioning anymore? I mean, like the ranking council. Yeah, I haven't seen much talk
Yeah,
about
I
it.
think
Like I'm
there was a
seeing through
revival
chat, you guys barely talk about
like a bit ago,
RC or
and it
whatnot.
kind of worked. It got new people in who are actually still playing, but
Yeah,
it's not looking great.
yeah. The thing that pinnacle of RC was at least in the cosmic. No, the corrupted era was a pinnacle of RC. Like it was like the pinnacle. Like everyone wanted a piece of the RC,
All
but
right. Well, is there
as it
anything
just
else you
dies
want to
down,
talk
everyone
about
just
before you
quit.
head out?
Yeah,
Thing you want to?
I think that's everything.
Yeah. Well, that was good. It
Eh,
was went on for a
I
little
think
less
that's
than an hour, but
basically
that's okay.
it.
They
I
don't
have
all they don't all
not
need to
much to
be
talk
above an
about.
hour in length. Some of them are, but that's just because those we just got more questions. But yeah. So there's nothing
Yeah,
else you want to
I
talk
do
about
wish that I
before you
got
head out.
more
I think we've
questions, but
covered basically
it is what
everything.
it is.
I'm sorry it's took you so long for you to get one of these. I was just super busy.
I think we covered basically everything. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. No. I think this is my part too because I was also super busy now from here on out, but now I'm finally basically free now for a while at least, so I can start to get an interview now. Yeah, it was my part too because I was so busy with school and stuff. I couldn't get a concrete date to do the
No
interview.
problem. This will get 5 views on YouTube, but I hope you still enjoyed it.
All right, thank you, Canadian, for having me.
All right, well, you're gonna head out.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty
Okay.
nice talk.
Well, it was nice having you. See
All
ya.
right, thank you, Canadian. Yeah, I have to go eat dinner now. All right, bye, Canadian. Yeah, it was. Bye.